This is an audio summary of the Sunday School lessons for April 2nd, 2023, Amazing Encounters and the Empty Tomb, based on Luke chapter 24, verses 1 through 12. To the subscribers, welcome back. Remember to like and share. To the viewers, remember to subscribe, like, and share. This is a summary of Luke chapter 24, verses 1 through 12. The time of day, very early in the morning, showed us how eager the women were to complete this task. Psalm 30, verse 5 says, "Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning." God would dry the tears of all Jesus' followers and change the course of world history. Mark chapter 16, verse 3 told us that the women wondered who would roll the stone away so they could gain entrance to the tomb. When they saw the stone already moved, they may have been both relieved and startled. Who had done this and why? Perhaps the women thought that Joseph of Arimathea had courteously spared them the burden of trying to roll back the heavy stone. If the women were not disturbed by the moved stone, the fact that the body was missing certainly alarmed them. These same women personally had followed Joseph to the grave and witnessed the location of Jesus' lifeless body, so they knew it was the right tomb. God quickly supplied an answer through two men who were clad in clothes that gleamed like lightning. They were later identified as angels according to Luke chapter 24, verse 23. This event parallels the appearance of the two men to the disciples to interpret Jesus' ascension into heaven. Perhaps God chose two angelic messengers to satisfy the requirement that weighty claims be confirmed by two witnesses. With the angels' words of clarification, it all began to make sense. What the disciples had never caught on to during Jesus' ministry, the women finally began to grasp Jesus' suffering and death had been intentional, as was his resurrection. The 11 disciples, Judas Iscariot had taken his own life, according to Matthew chapter 27, verses 3 through 10, were the first to hear the relayed news. Luke did not tell us of Judas's suicide here, but he alluded to it in Acts when the apostles selected another to take Judas's place in Acts chapter 1, verses 12 through 26. The resurrection was an extraordinary event that required great faith to accept. Even when Jesus revealed himself to his disciples in person, they expressed doubt, wondering whether he was a ghost, according to Luke chapter 24, verses 36 through 43. Thank you so much for listening. Join me soon for the next audio version of the Sunday School lesson. Stay safe.